Hey, you guys like that commercial, huh? Your boy out here looking like a professional actor, right? Am I right? Huh? Y'all a bunch of goofies anyway. Yo, welcome back to the channel, boys and girls. In today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about my favorite cycling apparel brand, which is Monton Sports. Now, full disclosure, I am an ambassador of Monton Sports, and I do have a code for you guys to receive 15% off your entire purchase at Monton Sports. However, before I became an ambassador of Monton Sports, if you've been following this channel or at least following me on Instagram, you know that I've been a big fan of Monton Sports, at least for the last year. In fact, by the time they reached out to me to be an ambassador, I had already spent hundreds of dollars on all of their cycling kits that I pretty much had a full entire wardrobe before they sent me out this season's collection for the sake of this review. So in today's video, guys, I just wanted to talk about why I love this brand so much. Just gonna talk about the quality, some of the details, as well as the price of all of their cycling apparel kits. So without further ado, let's begin. So a quick background story. I remember about a year and a half ago when I first got into cycling, which is crazy to think that it's only been a year and a half that I've been cycling at this sort of serious level. But I remember I was searching the web trying to find a quality yet pretty affordable cycling kit. And as you guys know as well as I do, when you first get into cycling, it's absolutely shocking how expensive everything in the sport can be. It's a little bit depressing if you ask me. So I remember scouring the web for hours and hours trying to find a brand that made sense to me. And that's when I finally stumbled onto Monton Sports. And what I liked about Monton Sports at the time was they had a really great layout, their prices were really good, and they seemed to have colors and designs that spoke to sort of the design language and style that I wanted. So I made a purchase, and about 2 weeks later, my package arrived, and it was immediately love at first sight. So about Monton Sports. So Monton Sports is a customer direct Chinese brand with over 10 years of cycling experience. Now, I suspect that their factory produces for some of the bigger brands out there. I'm just not exactly sure who. Now, Monton Sports, they offer cycling kits and apparels for all 4 seasons of riding for all disciplines of cycling. So of course that means road cycling, mountain bikes, triathlons, and even time trials, which is pretty cool. And their focus is on quality yet affordability. Now, if you notice a trend on my channel, especially of recently, you know that I'm all about products and bikes that are both affordable and are of high quality. So what makes a good cycling kit? Well, in my opinion, it's durable and breathable fabrics, modern colors and design, and just the overall fit and aesthetics of the cycling kit. And this is what Monton Sports is able to do at a very great price, if you ask me. Now, speaking of price, their jerseys are usually around $70 USD, and their bibs range from anywhere to $65 to $110 USD. Now, some of the details of the cycling kit here, they offer a laser cut on all of their sleeves, both jerseys and bibs. They even weave in carbon fiber into their chamois, which makes them more durable and they won't fail on you after hours and hours of riding. Now, their chamois and their bibs are very, very comfortable. In fact, I've worn them on several 100-mile century rides, both outdoors and on the trainer with no issues. However, I will say that when it comes to being comfortable on the bike, your bike fit is way more important than even the most expensive and best cycling bibs on the market. Some of the other details on their kits that I like is they of course have the zip locking feature, meaning that once the zipper is in the down position, it'll lock and stay in place. So you don't have to worry about the zipper falling down on its own, especially during hard efforts out in the summertime. Some of the other features on their jerseys is they have hidden pockets. In fact, on some of their bibs, they even have hidden pockets on those as well, which is pretty cool. Now, that's not really a big deal for me, but if that's something that you like on your jerseys to be able to securely store your keys, your phone, or your wallet, all of Monton's jerseys, at least as far as I know, come with that extra pocket on there, which is really cool. Now, moving on to fit, I like things to be very aero. In fact, I like things to be so tight that you can see my... What? Anyway, but just for reference, I am 74 kilograms, which is about 164 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, which is about 183 centimeters. And I wear a Europe medium on their website, which also translates to an Asia large, and everything on the website that Monton Sports has to offer. So if you have any questions on sizing, please feel free to let me know. I can tell you everything you need to know. But if you don't like an aero fit like I do, my recommendation is to go up 1 size. Now, I will say that if you go to Monton Sports website, you will see that they do offer a lot of crazy and funky colors on some of their kits. I myself like to rock with all of their crazy designs, but if that isn't your jam, They do offer a lot of more earth tones, muted colors. If you are more of someone who likes their kits to fly a little bit under the radar and you like to be a little bit more minimalistic. So just keep that in mind that Monton Sports, they should have a color and designs for all different types of cyclists and their personalities out there. Now moving on, let's talk about shipping, guys, because shipping is very, very important, especially when you're dealing with Monton Sports. So at the time of this video, Monton Sports offers free DHL shipping if you spend at least $188 USD. Now, when you use DHL, your package will arrive in about 1 to 2 weeks, which is really, really good. However, if you don't meet that $188 threshold, they're just gonna use the regular postal service, which in the States, that's the United States Postal Service, and your package could take upwards of a month to arrive at your door. Now, other people have told me about this, and even some of my friends who have ordered from Monton Sports. So I just want to let you know that. Now, of course, you don't have to spend $200 if you don't want to. I say that you should because it's coming all the way from China. And so the difference between just spending the extra amount of money to get the free shipping, that means that your package is going to arrive in 2 weeks. To me, it's worth it in my opinion. So I just want to let you know that. So don't come to me in the comments or emailing me or sending me a message on Instagram saying, why is my package going to be here in over a month? It's probably because you didn't meet the $188 threshold and they're not using DHL, they're just using the local postal service. All right, so I just want to show you guys one of my favorite kits that I have from Monton Sports. This is from this current season. This is sort of their seasons change sort of design language, you can say. This is their Aero socks, which I wear all the time. This is sort of one of those sort of neck protectors that you can also kind of use for a mask if you're in public places. And all of this matches both with their long sleeve fall jersey here, as well as the summer one right here. Now, if you live in Chicago or if you do follow me on Instagram, like I said, you know that I wear this design and this particular kit all the time. It's my absolute favorite. And what I like about it is for this, this works really well in say like 60-degree Fahrenheit weather. And in this one, I've worn this up to like 95 degrees Fahrenheit in the summertime. But the sleeves are a modern length. They're not those old school ones that you would see on Amazon for like 40 bucks that are really ugly that only Freds wear. And like I said, this is one of the things I really like about Monton Sports. They offer modern colors if you like funky colors like this, but the length of their sleeves is really good and everything is really fit and aero. And another piece from Monton Sports that I really like. Now these are sort of their standard bibs. Like I said, these are the ones that have the carbon fiber woven into the chamois, which makes them really, really durable. And yeah, they have the laser cut on the bottom of the opening, the leg openings here, which makes them really, really comfortable. They don't ride up, and somehow, despite the fact that they're really aero and the fabric is slightly thick, it somehow wicks away moisture really, really good. So I'm able to wear these in the indoor trainer with no problems when it comes to sweat, yet still be able to wear these outside when the weather reaches as cool as say 60 degrees. So yeah, kudos to Monton Sports for getting the fabrics and the sort of the textile of this spot on. Now overall, guys, now when it comes about just the quality and just how I feel about Monton Sports, in my opinion, especially having dealt with and worn kits that have cost upwards of $300 USD, in my opinion, Monton Sports is just as good as those. In fact, you could basically buy almost 3 kits, maybe 2.5 kits for the price of one of the bigger name brand kits. Now I get that, you know, it's coming from China versus if you're ordering stateside and you're used to having your packages come to 2 to 3 days. But that is some of the aspects of why they're able to charge what they charge, because there's no middleman, it's customer direct. And so, yeah, they're a really good product, guys. And I think that they should definitely be on your target and a brand for you to consider in 2022. So that about wraps it up for today's video, guys. Like I said, I do have a code for you guys to receive 15% off your purchase. But as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down below. And I will check you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.